Morning. Saturday morning yoga, everybody. Saturday morning oceanfront yoga if you're here in San Diego, for most people. For myself and Camille, we'll be back here relegated to the backyard. But hey, thank you so much for showing up to your mat. I appreciate you. I hope you get value out of this practice, everybody. We've been doing it. Actually, this month will be our 17th year anniversary for oceanfront yoga. Started with two people, all those years ago. It's funny because at the 10-year anniversary, I mentioned the other day at our 10-year anniversary, I got a letter of commendation from city council members for service to the community with oceanfront yoga. Coming up on our 17th year anniversary, I'm now deemed a criminal for doing the same thing. Hey, crazy world, y'all. Hey, let's get started, huh? Child's pose. I want to welcome y'all to your mat, especially our special bridal shower with Caitlin, I believe, out there. Thank you for taking the time. So child's pose, big toes are towards each other, close anyway. Knees are wide to the edges of your mat. And if you can, you just sink your hips back towards your heels. You allow your forehead to rest down. And you can run your hands along your side body or reach them forward. Now, I'll be honest with you, everybody. I've got knee issues, so sinking my hips back towards my heels like this is not an option for me right now. So I would modify by bringing my hips up quite a bit, or laying down on my stomach or laying on my back, finding a posture, a shape, a position that is comfortable. Well, let's close our eyes. And everybody, I commend you for showing up to your mat. This is a practice that's meant to cultivate and maintain your physical health, your mental clarity, your emotional balance, just an overall sense of vitality. So it really is beneficial. Take a second and acknowledge and thank yourself for showing up to your mat, because by 11 a.m., you'll have done and hit the reset button. You'll have done the hardest thing you're going to do all day. Let's begin by exhaling everything out. And then take a big inhale through your nose. And exhale through your mouth. Clear it out. Very good. Once again, inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. We got one more. Inhale. And exhale, empty her out. We're going to seal our lips. Breathe in through your nose for about 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep your lips sealed and simply breathe out through your nose. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very good. Inhale through your nose. Once again, I want you to exaggerate the size, length, the depth, everything about this breath. And then with your lips sealed, we'll do the same with the exhale. Draw your navel in. Slowly guide and push that breath out, just in a really mindful and meditative way. Inhale, breathe in, soak up this ocean air. Exhale, draw your navel in, gently guide and push your breath out. Now, everybody, this type of breathing, as you know, is very, very healthy. I always say it is the optimal breath for the human body. I didn't come up with that myself. Right? This breathing soothes and calms your nervous system, helping to stimulate your vagus nerve, focuses your mind, and it's going to allow us to move through the challenges, right? The hard times here in this practice with an inner quality of just kind of balance. Ease, if you will. So keep your breath flowing free no matter what. And I encourage you to honor what you're feeling, make it healing. Like I said earlier, I wouldn't be able to do this posture like this, so I would modify. Do the same with all the postures. If you're with me here, y'all. Inhale, we're going to come up to our tabletop, to our hands and to our knees. And then this is kind of the blueprint. Exhale, simply curl your toes and lift your hips high to the sky. Downward facing doggy. Woo, yo, first dog of your day. Now, hips are high. Drop your head down. And does it feel good to pedal your feet out a little bit? Bending one knee, pressing the opposite heel to the ground? Or maybe some different movement that I'm not saying, that you just kind of have an intuitive nudge. Well, that might feel good. We'll do that. Do that. Good, everybody. All right. Now, downward facing dog. We build this from the ground up. We start with our hands. Now, normally in your downward facing dog, your instructor is going to tell you to spread your fingertips wide in this. Today, we're going to do a little bit different, okay? Today, I want you to spread your fingertips really, really wide. Did you think I was going to say something different? And then put a soft bend in your knees and try to press your hands down through your mat to lift your hips higher. Slight tuck of your chin to your chest. And then we're taking our shoulders and wrapping them around towards the front of your body. So like trying to point your armpits inward. Take another deep breath in here. And a slow, calming breath out here. Let's inhale, lift your heels and roll forward, plank pose, high push-up position. And then on your exhale, draw your navel back in and pull your hips back to the sky, downward facing dog, making that movement from your core here. Again, inhale, lift your heels, roll it forward, breathe it in. Navel in, exhale, hips to the sky, downward face in. Another inhale, lift your heels, roll it forward, breathe in. Nice, Camille. Exhale again, pull your hips to the sky, downward face in. This time we'll inhale, lift our heels, roll forward to plank. And if you'd like to, you can drop your knees, but shift more forward, shoulders in front of your wrists here, and then slowly lower all the way down, all the way down. Now make sure your shoulders and hips are moving together here, rather than your hips sinking down. Now slide your hands back a couple inches and untuck your toes. And then inhale is cobra pose. Lift your chest up, little to no weight in your hands. So if you're there, straightening your arms out, pick your hands up off the ground. Exhale, take it right back down. We'll do that again. Inhale, lift up once again, cobra pose, breathe in. Now the tops of your feet are still pressing down onto your mat, and there's a reason for that. Exhale, release, take her back down. Another inhale, Cobrasana. You can press a little bit with your hands if you want, but elbows in and shoulders back. Roll your shoulders back. Exhale, release, back down. This time, inhale, lift up, cobra pose, breathe in, hold. Now see if you can take your hands, start to reach them forward so that your biceps are by your ears. Now can you lift your legs up? There we go. And try to lift everything up. As you do this, I want you to really focus on squeezing and engaging your glutes here. 2 more breaths, everybody. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more. Lift it up. Breathe it in big. Awesome, Camille. Exhale, release. Take her back down. Hands underneath your shoulders. Inhale. Press up to your hands and to your knees, your tabletop pose. And then exhale, round your spine, tuck your chin to your chest, and I bet you that feels really good right about now. Inhale, look up, dip your stomach down, drink up your breath as deep as you can go. Exhale, chin to your chest, round, navel draws up and in. Let's go 2 more, everybody. Inhale, look up, a little back bend or spinal extension. Exhale, chin to chest, round her down. This is called spinal flexion. Inhale, look up, spinal mobility. Exhale, round her down, chin to chest, spinal vitality. Inhale, come back to a neutral spine here. Again, exhale, curl your toes, lift your hips to the sky, right back to downward facing dog. Now from here, look forward, bend your knees, take an inhale. End of your exhale, you could just step your feet behind your wrists at the top of your mat. So feet are about hips width apart. Bend your knees Till you feel your belly on your thighs, your knees on your chest. That's a pretty deep knee bend. Now drop your head down. You could take ragdoll pose with pinkies at the crease of your opposite elbow. So your biceps are just framing your ears. And then if you wanted to start to straighten your legs a little bit there, you're moving from a safe place, from a supported place. Let's go about 3 more breaths here, everybody. Inhale. Exhale. Pull your breath in deep. Keep it flowing, everybody. Already we've activated the back line of our body, strengthening a little bit, and now we're lengthening. Just a sweet little stretch. Release your hands to the ground. Heel toe your feet together in the center of your mat, and then with at least a little bend in your knees and your chin to your chest, let's roll up to standing, vertebra by vertebra. As you come to standing, let's take our hands to heart center. Close your eyes for a moment, everybody. Remember, this is a breath-based meditation. So I want you to focus on inhaling through your nose. And as you do, trying to breathe your body taller. What does it feel like to try to breathe your body taller and then wide at the very top of that breath? Staying tall. Exhale. Draw your navel up and in. Gently guide and push your breath out. Eyes open. Release your hands, palms facing forward. And let's start to get her done, y'all. Inhale. Sweep your hands up high to the sky. Maybe lean it back a little bit, but stretch and feel something good. Exhale, fold all the way down. Put a little bend in your knees and fold all the way down. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back, lengthen your spine. Exhale, plant your palms and step to plank pose, high push-up position. From here, first couple of these, I always drop to my knees. Remember, we got to keep a strong core. Shoulders and hips should be moving on the same plane rather than our hips sinking down, all right? Now take an inhale, shift forward, your shoulders about 4 or 5 inches in front of your wrists. Exhale, lower halfway down. Take your elbows straight back, shoulders away from your ears. Awesome, Camille. Now inhale is upward facing dog. Here, the tops of your feet down. You want to feed your heart through your biceps. And then draw your navel in and exhale. Make that transition to downward facing doggy. And we breathe. We breathe it deep. Whew. Saturday morning, everybody. I commend you for showing up, right? There's 1,000 other places you could be, 1,000,000 other things you could be doing. How many of them, I'll ask, though, are as beneficial as this? I would guess not many, if any, at all. It matters we're doing this. For some of us, it's getting into some nooks and crannies that we may have forgot existed years ago. Breathe. Inhale, bend your knees, press your hips back and look forward. End of your exhale, walk, or you could lightly hop your feet between your hands. Good. Inhale, give me a halfway lift. Pull your chest and spine really long. And then exhale, fold. Draw your navel in really strong. Lead with your chest. Inhale, rise. Float it up. Reach it high. Lean it back until it feels like woo, woo. Exhale, let's fold all the way down. That needs no translation, by the way. Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift. Think about hips pulling back and head reaching out. Exhale, plant your palms, step to plank, shift forward, lower with control. Elbows straight back, good. Inhale's that upward facing dog. Now, top to the feet down, feeding your heart through. And exhale from your navel, hips to the sky. So we doggaroo. Breathing well, everybody. So if you find yourself in that transition, again, your hips are sinking down. We got to bring more core awareness to it, more core engagement. You could drop to your knees. You could drop to your chest and take cobra, and you could totally skip it. If you find that your elbows are going out to the sides, well, think about at the top of your plank, shifting forward, shoulders in front of your wrists a little bit more before you lower halfway down. It's that shifting forward that allows your elbows to go straight back. Take another inhale, bend your knees, and look forward. End of your exhale, walk or your light hop, feet between your hands, heels and toes are touching, y'all. Inhale, halfway lifty, flat backy. Exhale, fold, dive, and empty your out. Lead with your chest. Inhale, rise, take it up, reach it high, lean it back. Your body, the sensation, what's in you will tell you how far to go. And then exhale, we'll fold all the way back down. We're kind of surfing here, the wave of the breath. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back and lengthen. Exhale, plant your palms, step to plank, shift forward, and lower with control. Nice job, y'all. Upward facing dog. Ooh, make that feel amazing if you can. Exhale, hips to the sky. Hips to the sky, downward facing dog. Breathing. Whew. I know that blood's starting to flow, everybody. Hey, if you're challenged, good. If at this point you're thinking, oh man, what did I get myself into? Good. Good. You have so much to benefit from this. Okay, so stay the path. It's not going to necessarily be easy, but it will definitely be worth it in the end. One more breath here. One more flow on your own. We've just done 3 together. You could add stuff. You could skip stuff. But I'm going to meet you right back in downward facing dog. Breathe well, my friends. Ah, very good. And if you're new to this practice and you were like, one more on my own, and you just had to make the whole thing up, as long as your breath is flowing, hey, you did it perfect. Nice work. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. All right. Let's move on from here. Let's inhale. Lift your left leg high to the sky. Now, instead of pointing your toes, flex your foot. Pull your toes back towards your shin and then spiral inward with your thigh so that your hips remain level. This is called a closed hip posture. Pretty simple. Now, keep driving with your hands, and I know you're feeling your arms, your shoulders, y'all. Can you breathe so deep you feel it in your left toes? Now, that's a deep breath. Keep your left leg lifted. On your next inhale, shift forward, plank pose, high push-up position. And then exhale, drop your right knee to the ground. And then just take your right arm, right arm, and extend it forward. Now, if you can see the ocean right now, if you can see the ocean, you want to look down. Oh, it's way too easy, y'all. Think about your neck being long on all 4 sides. So no wrinkles in the back of your neck there. Now, firm up your belly, your core. Lift your arm and leg up a little bit higher on your inhale and see if you can stretch them a little bit longer on your exhale. Now, keep your right arm reaching. Take an inhale here. And then exhale, touch your left knee to your left elbow. Push your breath out. Make sure that's your left elbow, everybody. Inhale, extend your left leg back. Breathe it in. Exhale, left knee, left elbow. Empty out. One more, everybody. Inhale, extend your left leg back. Exhale, left knee, left elbow. Maybe you can get tricep. Inhale, extend your left leg back and lift everything up as you breathe in. Exhale your right hand to the ground. Curl your right toes under. Inhale right back to 3-legged dog. So your left leg is still lifted. Send her back up high. Now bend your left knee. Stack your hip. Scorpion tail it. Donkey kick. Hey, if you want to flip your dog, you can totally flip your dog. There you go, everybody. Breathe well. We're here for 5. 4. Nice, y'all. 3, 2. All right, inhale, we're taking left leg back up high to the sky. Exhale, shift forward, pull your left knee way up into your chest, and then step it through for low lunge. Stack your knee right above your ankle here, and then begin to bend and straighten in and out of your front left leg. See, get in there, get out of there 3, 4 times. See what you're working with, basically. Ah, and I'll bet you for a lot of us, that hamstring's like, woo, whoa, what's happening here? Now settle in with your leg straight enough to get an amount of sensation, which for most of us, that is not completely straight. Take another inhale, look up, pull your left hip back a little bit, and then keep your left hip back. Your front leg is still straight. And then we're folding into our left leg for a couple more breaths here. Breathe. Grateful to have Camille here as our model. She's doing a phenomenal job. Yeah. 2 more breaths. Inhale. Exhale. All right. Take another inhale here. And then exhale. We're going to come back into your low lunge. So if you shortened your stance, re-lengthen it. Spin your back foot flat. Inhale, warrior 2, windmill all the way open. All right, now, if you need to bend and straighten in and out of your front left leg, go for it. First warrior 2 of your day. First standing open hip posture. But then, long stance here. Take a deep bend in your front left knee. And if you're new to this, and you're in this warrior 2, and you're like, this feels like a long enough stance, take a little bit longer of a stance, y'all. Now sink deep. Left knee moving towards 90 degrees. If it doesn't quite get there, cool. Now, inhale, breathe tall, breathe wide here. Expand in your warrior 2. Breathe into this shape, into this sensation. And exhale, sink down a little bit because it's a simple shape. But I'll bet you can find a way to challenge yourself in it. One more. Inhale. Exhale. All right. We're going to inhale. Reach, reach, reach. Exhales extended side angle pose. Utthita Parishvakonasana. Good. Now, I've got forearm to thigh here, right, to stay lifted. Camille's got her left hand on the inside of her left foot. Either way, we want to be narrow. So your heart is facing the left side of the room, right side of the room, or La Jolla if you're here in San Diego. Now take your right hand and reach it overhead. Take your bicep by your ear, and can you pull your right side body a little bit longer here for another 4. Option to take your left hand up parallel to your right. 3, certainly an option I would not be taking on a Saturday morning. 2, stay low in your lunge. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Come all the way up. Slide your right hand on the back of your right leg. Keep your left knee stacked above your ankle, but take a look at your left knee. See how it wanted to straighten? Rebend it. See how it wanted to lean inward? I want you to point it straight forward. And then give me one more big breath in here, y'all. Nice job. Exhale, windmill your hands to the ground. Step your left foot back. Shift forward, and then lower with control. You could always skip this. Inhale's upward facing dog. Heart coming through. And then exhale, hips to the sky. So wee doggaroo. Inhale your right leg high to the sky. So remember, closed hip on this. The inner portion of your right thigh spirals up, the outer down. Breathing all the way into, forcing your heart to pump blood up to your foot, which is not a normal thing throughout our day. We're kind of reversing the flow of the river here. This is good stuff. Keep your right leg lifted. We'll inhale, shift forward to plank pose as you breathe in. And on your exhale, drop your left knee to the ground and extend your left arm forward. So this is called sunbird or spinal balancing. We've got core strength and actually 360 core strengthening. So the front line of your body and the back line of your body. We got spinal strengthening, meaning it's toning all these muscles that run along your spine to help you stand up tall. Spinal lengthening, as you pull your hand and foot away from each other, we're creating some space and helping to balance the hemispheres of the brain as well, using opposite sides of the body. Now take an inhale. Keep your left arm reaching. Exhale, touch your right knee to your right elbow and empty out. Good. Extend it back. We got 2 more. Breathe in. Exhale, right knee, right elbow, empty out. 1 more, everybody. Inhale. And exhale, right knee, right elbow. Extend your right leg back and lift everything up as you breathe in. Exhale your left hand to the ground. Curl your left toes under. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Right leg high. Bend your knee. Go ahead, stack your hip, everybody. Now this is open hip. Different sensation than was closed hip. Good. Here for another 4. Awesome, Camille. 3, 2. All right. Inhale. We're back to 3-legged dog. Your right leg to the sky. Exhale. Shift forward. Pull your right knee, thigh up into your chest, and then step it through for low lunge. Nice. Stack your knee. Bend and straighten in and out of your front right leg. See what you're working with in this hamstring. And, you know, we're using this to kind of reset from our week. So hamstrings, for a lot of people, including myself, of course, get really tight. Now, inhale, look up. Pull your right hip back just another inch. Keep your right leg as it is. Fold into it for a couple more breaths. So your front right leg is straight-ish. Inhale. Exhale. Another full breath, y'all. Inhale. Exhale. All right, let's come back into your low lunge. Spin your back foot flat. Inhale, warrior 2. Now, as you come into your shapes, these postures, asanas, check 1, steady visual gaze, steady deep diaphragm breathing. Check 2, then move into the physicality. Your heel to arch alignment, that deep bend in your front right knee. Do I have a long enough stance? Back left leg straight and strong. Shoulders stacked right above your hips. Inhale, breathing tall, breathing wide here. Expand. And then exhale, sink. You can push. You can do more. 1 more full breath. Inhale. Exhale. We're going to inhale. Reach, reach, reach. Exhale, extended side angle pose. Utthita Parishvakonasana. So, form the thighs good. Right? You could have your hand on the inside, outside, wherever you feel stable. You have sensation, it's sustainable, and you can, of course, breathe. Well, then that's going to be perfect. Now take your left arm, reach overhead, bicep by ear, palm facing down. 5. Option to take your right hand up parallel. 4. That's some supreme core strength if you're there, y'all. 3. 2. Stay low in your lunge. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Left hand slides on the back of your left leg. Take a look at your front knee. Keep it stacked and aim true. Utah, give me 2. Inhale. Exhale, we're lifting up and away. Breathe in here, y'all. Exhale, windmill down. Step your right foot back. Shift forward and lower with control. Inhales your upward facing dog, heart coming through. Exhale, hips to the sky. So we doggaroo. All right, take an inhale here. Bend your knees, press your hips back and look forward. End of your exhale, walk or lightly hop your feet between your hands so your heels and toes touch. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back, lengthen your spine. Exhale, fold, draw your navel in, dive in deep. Inhale, chair pose. Sink your hips, lift your chest, reach your hand. Awesome. Exhale, chair plane. Jet airplane your arms. Your knees are still bent. Now, we're going to shift your weight into your left foot, everybody. On your inhale, one-legged Tadasana. Lift your right knee to hip height and reach your hands high to the sky. Firm up your left quadricep. Steady. Steady with breathing. Steady with drishti. That's what I keep referring to as our yogic gaze. Take another inhale here. Exhale, airplane pose. Take your right leg, extend it straight back behind you. See if you can bring your head, your hips, and your right heel in one line. Steady gaze. Squeeze of the shoulder blades. On your next inhale, we're coming right back. One-legged Tadasana. Lift your right knee back up high to the sky. Exhale, chair plane. Set your right foot down and reach your hands back. Let's switch it. Weight in your right foot, everybody. Inhale, lift your left knee and reach your hands high to the sky. Steady gaze, steady breath, steady body, steady mind. Right quadricep here, everybody. Squeeze a little bit there. Take another inhale. Exhale, airplane pose. Take your left leg, extend it back. Again, another closed hip posture here. So inward rotation with your left thigh. Shoulder blades. Amazing job. Inhale, come back, one-legged Tadasana. Lift your left knee and reach your hands to the heavens. Exhale, chair plane. Set your feet down, jet airplane your arms. Now keep your knees bent. Inhale, just lift your chest and reach your hands back up high, back to our chair pose, Utkatasana. Exhale, release, forward fold. Dive it on in, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back, lengthen your spine. Exhale, plant your palms, step to plank, shift forward, and lower with control. Inhale's that upward facing dog with your heart coming through. And then exhale, hips to the sky, sweet doggaroo. Inhale, lift your left leg, breathe your left leg to the sky. Exhale, shift forward, left knee to your left elbow. Maybe you can get tricep, maybe up in that armpit now. Inhale, reach your left leg and send her high. Exhale, sweep through to your hands, low lunge, stack your knee right above your ankle. Inhale, straighten your front left leg just till it feels good. Exhale, your right back in that low lunge, spin your back foot flat. Now inhale, warrior two, circle open and spread your wings. Exhale, extended side angle pose. Ooh, little bit of space there, y'all. Stay low. Inhale, reversing your warrior. Nice work. Exhale, take it on down, step it on back, moving through that chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing, heart coming through. Exhale, hip to the sky, sweet doggaroo. Inhale, right leg, breather on up. Exhale, right elbow, empty out. Inhale, reach it high. Exhale, sweep through to your hands, stack knee above ankle. Inhale, straighten your front right leg till it feels really good. Exhale, right back into your low lunge, back foot flat. Inhale, second warrior, heart towards Mission Beach. Exhale, extending side angle pose, empty it out. Stay low in your lunge. Inhale, reversing warrior. Exhale, windmill down, step back, chaturanga, dandasana. Inhale's the upward facing dog with your heart coming through. And then exhale, hips to the sky, sweet dogger, y'all. Woo, nice job. Y'all still breathing? Hey, if it's starting to get a little harder, the intensity level's up, good. Nothing of great value is ever easy. Your physical health, your mental clarity, emotional sense of balance, overall vitality is no exception. Let's keep getting her done. Inhale, bend your knees, look forward. End of your exhale, walk or lightly hop, feet between your hands, heels and toes are touching. Inhale's a halfway lift, chest and spine lengthening. Exhale, fold and dive and empty her out. Inhale, chair pose. Sink your hips, lift your chest, reach to the sky. Exhale, chair plane, jet airplane your arms. Shift your weight into your left foot now. Inhale, smooth, right knee lifts, reach your hands high to the sky. Exhale, airplane pose. Take your right leg extended straight back and bring heel, hip, and head parallel to the ground. Inhale, right back up, one-legged Tadasana. Right knee lifts, hands to the heavens. Exhale, chair plane, set her down, jet airplane your arms. Weights in your right foot now. Inhale, left knee lifts, reach for the sky. Exhale, airplane pose with control, with grace if at all possible. Inhale, left knee lifts, reach to the sky. Exhale, chair plane. Amazing, everybody. Keep your knees bent. Inhale, lift your chest, Utkatasana. Reach your hands, the chair pose. Exhale, release, forward fold. Straighten your legs. Go ahead, dive it on in. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back, lengthen your spine. Exhale, plant your palms. Step to plank. Shift forward. Lower with control, with strength. Inhale's that upward facing dog, feeding it through. Exhale, hips to the sky. So we dog are now. Inhale, lift your left leg, breathe her on up. Exhale, left knee, left elbow, empty out. Inhale, reach it high. Good. And exhale, sweep it through. A low lunge, stack knee above ankle. Inhale, straighten your front left leg till it feels really good. Exhale, your right back in it, low lunge, back foot flat. Inhale, circle open, Virabhadrasana B, second warrior, heart to La Jolla. Exhale, give me some length, extending, side angle pose. Woo! Stay low, inhale, reversing warrior, breathing in big. Amazing, y'all. Exhale, take it on down, step it on back. Yeehaw! How about right side on your own? I'll get you started, huh? Inhale, lift your right leg, send her on up. Exhale, right knee, right elbow. Inhale, reach your high. Exhale, sweep through, low lunge. Inhale, your hamstring stretch, make it sweet. Exhale, you're right back in the low lunge, and you're taking it home from here. Nice job, everybody. Breathing your way through this practice, riding the river of your breath. Meet you right back in downward facing dog. Ooh. Take an inhale here. And an exhale here. Another breath. Inhale. Exhale. From here, let's shift forward, plank pose, your high push-up position. Then squeeze your legs together. Ground into your right hand. Inhale, roll open to your left, Vashisthasana, your side plank pose. Now, crescent shape your right side body. Engage your outer obliques. Lift your hips, in other words. Hey, and if you want to drop a forearm to the ground or a knee to the ground, or maybe stack your feet one behind the other for a little bit more balance, you can do that. But at this point, hey, if you're feeling strong and you want to lift your left leg up, now would be the time. 5. And now take your left hand and reach towards the ocean. 4. Ooh, y'all. Nice work. 3. We got plank with left knee to nose. And 2. Take an inhale here. Exhale, plank. Pull your left knee into your nose. Inhale, lift your left leg back up high. Exhale, sweep your left foot through to your hands. We're in that low lunge here once again. Now stay high in the ball of your right foot. And inhale, rise up to crescent pose, Anjaneyasana. Reach for the sky. Now make sure you're steady, you're balanced. And if balance is the issue here, my guess would be your feet may be a little too narrow, kind of walking a tightrope. They should be like train tracks, right? Hips width apart. Take another inhale, reach high. Exhale, slide your hands to heart center, and then rotate to your left. Hook right elbow outside of your left knee or thigh. Now you might want to drop a knee to the ground here. All good. But whatever you choose, let's work it a little bit. Let's breathe, y'all. Inhale, trying to pull out of your waistline, finding length. Exhale, navel in. Use your leverage. Use your strength. 2 more breaths here, everybody. Inhale. And make sure you were trying to pick our torso up off our thigh. Can I see some space in between your right rib cage and thigh? 1 more breath here. Take an inhale. Nice work. Exhale, release to low lunge. Let's walk your hands to the right. Straighten both legs. Parallel your feet. Prasarita Padottanasana. Woo! Now you can grab the outsides of your feet, your ankles, toes. Drop your head down. Okay, deep diaphragm breathing, very alive here. Man. And I'd say nothing we're doing here is complicated. Somewhat simple, most of it. But it sure doesn't look easy. This is awesome. Let's go 2 more breaths here. Shoulders away from your ears. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more breath there by you. Exhale. Very good. From here, hands underneath your shoulders. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back and lengthen. Exhale, walk your hands back to the top of your mat, low lunge. Step your left foot back to your right, plank pose, high push-up position. Squeeze your legs together. We're going to go right to the other side. Ground into your left hand and inhale, roll open to your right. Side plank pose, Vashisthasana. Crescent shaping left side body. Outer obliques engaged. We're breathing, right? And if you can keep that breath flowing and you want to lift your right leg up, go for it. 5. Take your right hand, reach to the ocean. 4. Woo, woo, real sweet one getting her done today, y'all. Tell you what. 3. Plank with knee to nose and 2. Take an inhale. Exhale, release. Plank, knee to your nose. Right knee to nose, everybody. Inhale, reach your right leg high to the sky. Exhale, sweep through to your hands, low lunge. Stay high in the ball of your left foot. Inhale, rise up, crescent pose, Anjaneyasana. Taking a second, can you adjust to become more stable, more balanced? And then take another inhale, lift up the waistline here. Exhale, slide your hands to heart center. Lean forward, navel in, rotate to your right. Hook your left elbow outside of your right near thigh. Now check it. If your thumbs are way up by your shoulder, right? Again, I wanted you to try to lift out of your, so if here my thumbs are by my shoulder, I would lift my whole torso so I create some space in between my left rib cage and right thigh. So you're literally rotating your torso, your heart towards your thumbs. And then we're going to go about 3 more breaths. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more, everybody. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more. Take an inhale here. Phenomenal. Exhale. Release to low lunge. Walk your hands to the left. Straighten both legs. Parallel your feet. And then we'll do this side different. Hands underneath your shoulders. Inhale, halfway lift. Flat back, lengthen your spine. Exhale, open your arms like airplane wings. And then strong stomach, flat spine. Inhale, rise. Take it all the way up. On your exhale, horse pose, keep your arms open wide. So flip your heels in, toes out, bend your knees to 90 degrees. Take an inhale here. And then exhale, take your left hand to your left ankle. And look up over your right fingertips. Use your left elbow to just kind of pry your knee back and hip open a little bit. There we go, everybody. Inhale, we're back to center. And then switch it. Right hand to your right ankle. Use your right elbow, press your knee open, look over your left fingertips. There you go, roll. Inhale, take her back through center. And then exhale to your left. Inhale. Exhale to your right. Inhale, come on back up through center. Straighten both legs. Turn your left toes out towards the back of your mat a little bit more. Turn your right toes in a little bit for triangle pose. Hands to shoulder height. You might shorten your stance a little bit. Inhale. We're going to reach, reach, reach. Yeah, we're lengthening. And then rotate. Right hand down, left hand down, right hand high. There we go. Breathe, roll open. 2 more breaths here, everybody. Inhale. Exhale, we got 1 more now, huh? Inhale. Exhale, right. Inhale, bring her back up. Turn your left toes in. Turn your right toes out. Looking towards the front of your mat. Inhale, we're looking for length. Reach, reach, reach. Keep it a length. Tick-tock of the arms. Right hand down, left hand high. Triangle pose. Another awesome hamstring stretch, which we've done a lot of today. But hip opening as well, your inner thigh. Man, it's a real sweet one now. Inhale. Exhale. Last 2 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. We got 1 more, everybody. Inhale. Exhale. Right. Inhale. We'll take it all the way back up. And then exhale. Just step to the top of your mat. Face the top of your mat. Heels and toes together. Hands to heart. Inhale. Sweep your hands up high to the sky. Then grab your left wrist with your right hand. And exhale. Lean to your right. Press your hips to the left. There we go. Now, head back a little bit so that your throat is open. Take your biceps back with your ears. Take another full inhale. Can you straighten your arms and lengthen your whole side body a little bit more? Stand here. Exhale. Inhale, take it on back through center. Switch it up. Exhale, lean in left, pressing hips right. Now here, dial your right shoulder back slightly. And really, again, straighten your arms. You're trying to lengthen from your ankle all the way to your wrist. 1 more breath. Inhale. Exhale, all right. Inhale, take her back through center. Lean back, stretch, and make it feel good. Good. Exhale, fold all the way down. Empty out. Push your breath out. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back and lengthen. Exhale, plant your palm to plank. Let's shift forward and lower all the way down. There you go. Now, see if you can bend your right knee and reach back with your left hand. Clasp your right foot. And if that's not happening, remember those cobra poses we did earlier in the beginning of the practice? You could do those. Take your right arm extended forward. Exhale everything out. And then inhale, lift everything up. So you're kicking your right leg up and back. Your right arm is lifted bicep by ear. And also your left leg. We're lifting that left leg. Here we go, everybody. Breathe well. 2 more. Exhale, we're doing 1 more. Take an inhale, lift up, breathe it in. And exhale, release. Drop your left ear to your mat. Gaze right. Run your hands along your side body. Ha! Let's do that again. Chin forward. Bend your left knee. Reach back and clasp your right foot. With your right hand. That is. Clasp your left foot. You had it, Camille. My bad. Take your left arm extended forward. Exhale everything out. Inhale, kick, and lift everything up. Come on. Breathing well, everybody. Right leg lifting. Left bicep by your ear. Really, really good. Let's go 2 more breaths. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more. Kick and lift up. Breathe it in here. Exhale, release. Opposite ear to your mat. you want to bend your knees and kind of windshield wipe your legs, that's usually feels pretty good. We got one more of these, everybody, and I'll bet you can guess what's coming. From here, chin facing forward, bend both knees, grab your right foot or ankle with your right hand, left with your left. Exhale everything out, and then inhale, kick your legs up and back, lift everything up. You're done your asana, your floor bow. Kick them up, kick them back. See if you can get your thighs up off the ground. Pull your knees in towards each other. Open and broaden even more across your heart and your collarbones. And we got 2 more breaths here. Inhale. Exhale, one more. Kick and lift up. Woo, woo. Exhale, release. If you want to drop an ear, left or right to your mat or forehead down, and again, windshield wipe your legs. That'd probably feel pretty good. I'll meet you right back in downward facing dog. What do you say? Let's really take her home now, huh? Inhale, lift your left leg high to the sky. Exhale, sweep it all the way through for half pigeon pose. Take your left ankle across your right wrist. Now you want to pull your heel in towards your body. This helps to close and protect your knee joint, and you do want to protect your knee joints, all your joints. Inhale, hands walk back, open your heart. And then exhale, walk your hands out and open your hips. Woo. Still breathing. Still breathing, y'all. Once again, I commend you for showing up to your mat. Might be your first time, might be your 500th, 1000th time. It matters we do this. We got to do this. And we're the only one that can do this for us, right? You can't take a pill that's going to do all this stuff. Any of this stuff, really. So, thank yourself for being here. Last couple here. When you're ready, walk your hands back out of this one, plant your palms, step it on back, downward facing dog. Pedal it out, do what feels right. Let's just switch it up, huh? Inhale, lift your right leg, send her on up. Exhale, sweep her through, half pigeon pose. Ika Pada Raja Kapotasana. Heel towards your body to some degree. Take an inhale. Exhale, walk your hands out. Open your heart. Open your hips. Breathe. So I sincerely hope you get value out of your time here. I know if you're still with us, you're getting some value for sure. And you may not feel it now, but when you walk off your mat, when we're in that Shavasana and we come back to a state of peace and balance and stillness, then you'll feel it then. But always my intention to give value. I want to thank you for showing up, and we're not done yet. Today, I want to thank you for showing up. Whether there's some of us that are here 4 times a week, I appreciate all of you. Your support, especially with what we got going on. We'll get through this eventually. But I want to thank you so much for honoring that donation-based system as well. This is what allows us to keep the practice going. From the beginning, it was donation-based to make it accessible, and continues to be the intention. From here, everybody, we'll walk our hands back out of this one, plant your palms, we'll step it on back, downward facing dog. Get some blood flow back into your right leg. Take an inhale. Exhale. Inhale, bend your knees, look forward here. End of your exhale. Let's come all the way through to seated. So take your legs out in front of you. Toes pointing straight up. I would bend my knees here. If you got some flash to kind of work out from your hips, kind of roll it out. And then root into your sit bones. Take the whole inhale to reach your hands high to the sky. And then exhale, fold all the way down. This is Paschimottanasana, our seated forward fold. Now you can let your back round here. In fact, the intention of to counterpose what we just did a moment ago with those back bends. And stretch the whole back line of our body here, posterior chain. Take another inhale here. Exhale it out. Let's come back up. Palms face up, chin to chest, roll easily under your back. And once you get down here, how about happy baby pose, everybody? Happy baby. You can grab your feet, insides, outsides, big toes. Take your knees wide, rock it out if that feels good. So folks, if you're new here, there's over 900 videos on the channel, Namaste Yoga, including some shorter ones and some great meditations as well. So if you haven't checked that already, Namaste Yoga on YouTube. It's the same as the Venmo URL. Again, thank you for honoring that donation-based system. It's at Namaste Yoga. Spinal twist of your choosing to finish out. You might just want to drop your knees to one side. You might want something a little bit more technical, involved. See what you feel. Your back through center. Pull both knees in. And just switch it up. Other side, everybody. All right, let's take her back through center. Unwind, pull both knees in here. And then just release. Allow your legs to fall out in front of you. Let your toes fall open. Allow your palms to rest face up along your side body. Now let's lay back. Let's close our eyes. Let's take a big inhale here through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. Again, inhale through your nose. Exhale, clear it. One more, inhale. Hold full. And release. Fantastic, everybody. Now let your breath settle. Let your body soften. Take a moment. Bask in this sense of stillness, this sense of balance. You've done very well. A huge service to yourself. Thank yourself for doing that, everybody. Please acknowledge your effort, your commitment. I want you, again, thank you for honoring that donation-based system. Venmo at Namaste Yoga. That allows us to keep these practices going. So thank you for your generosity. I appreciate you. I hope you get value. Hit the like button for me. And I want to thank Camille as well for being our model. If you're at home, you might want to shut the video off so another video doesn't come on and you can continue your Shavasana. But if you're in San Diego, I'll see you in just a moment. Namaste, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow morning.